Sorry. It's tricky to do both. Okay, welcome. Thank you for coming today. So Metta, loving kindness, as it's translated from the Pali language, good morning random, is it creates an energy field around us, this energy field of loving kindness, and it changes the way we interact with ourselves. It changes the way we interact with the world. It can impact our behavior, the way we speak. It can affect us in small ways and in large ways. It's a powerful medicine, loving kindness, and it can transform anger, resentment, irritation, frustration, jealousy, those kind of things. I know when I lived in Berlin, I had a neighbor who loved to play AC/DC at like 3 or 4 in the morning. And that was really hard. But I transformed that relationship with loving kindness and clear communication. And we worked it out. So I don't know if you have neighbors like that who are noisy or whatever. There's all sorts of neighbors with all sorts of energy. So today we'll send good energy to our neighbors. Maybe it's our roommates. Maybe it's like dogs or cats that live with us or around us. Where I live in Montreal, Jojage, there's a lot of squirrels. There's all sorts of animals around. Insects as well. Plants and trees are also alive, birds. So you can send metta to whoever you want. If you don't feel like sending it to people, you can send it to animals or trees. For me, I am a gardener, as some of you know. So my metta practice is actually creating public gardens for my neighbors. And I think they enjoy them. I also get to speak French, which is great. So let's settle into a comfortable position. And I'll ring the bell and we'll get started on well-wishing for our neighbors near and far. So first we'll just arrive together. Feeling into that interconnection with the dirt underneath us, the earth. Sending metta to, if you could hear that ambulance. I love to send metta when I hear an ambulance. So coming back to the dirt, the earth, feeling held and supported. Just noticing what you're arriving with today and accepting that with loving kindness and compassion. And feeling that pull of gravity to the earth. That pull of gravity letting us know we belong to the earth. Taking some deep breaths to settle the body a little bit. Noticing what it feels like to slow down, to rest the eyes, rest the body. Resting in the breath, awake and alert. And thinking now slowly to a neighbor that you may enjoy, that you may care about easily. So, what neighbor or roommate comes to mind? Maybe it's an animal or a tree. So, imagining the form of this neighbor, this being, maybe their face, if they have a face, if they're human or animal. And feeling into that connection between you and a neighbor that's easy to love. And we'll send well wishes to them now of loving kindness. So may they be happy and healthy. May they be free from any forms of suffering. May they feel safe. May they feel protected. May they feel like they belong. And may they feel comfortable in their body. And may they love and accept themselves just as they are. May they know moments of peace. And may they find joy in their day. And now we'll imagine a neighbor that we don't know, maybe a stranger neighbor that we've seen around on the streets, our apartment, somewhere around our house. They could be young or old or housed or unhoused. So just imagining that neighbor's face, their form. May they be happy and healthy. May they be free from suffering. May they feel safe. May they feel protected. And may they feel like they belong. May they feel comfortable in their body. And may they love and accept themselves as they are today. May they be free from irritation, frustration, and fear. And may they be at ease in their body and mind. May they know moments of peace. And may they allow joy in throughout their day. Okay, now we're going to send Metta to a neighbor we might not like so much for some reason. Maybe they've bothered us, or who knows, they're noisy, they're rude. I guess these are judgments. So just letting those judgments go and wishing well to our difficult neighbor so we may change our energy with them. So thinking about this neighbor, imagining them. And may they too be happy and healthy. May they be free from suffering. May they feel safe and protected. And may they feel like they belong to the neighborhood. And may your difficult neighbor feel comfortable and at ease in their body and mind. And may your neighbor love and accept themselves just as they are, in their authentic self. And may your difficult neighbor find peace. And may they find lots of joy in their day today. And finally, we'll send out this loving kindness to our whole neighborhood, to all the plants and trees and birds and insects, worms, cats, dogs, other pets, and all the people, young and old, housed and unhoused. And a special metta to people who cannot leave their homes for some reason. May they all be happy and healthy. May they all be safe and protected. May they all be free from frustration, irritation, and fear. May they all feel like they belong. May their sense of belonging in the neighborhood grow. And may they be at ease in their bodies and minds. May they all move with ease around their homes, on the sidewalks, and however they're moving around today in cars or bikes or whatever. And may all the neighbors find joy and peace throughout their days. Thank you so much for your practice. There is a link in my bio, and I'll put a link on YouTube if you want to give a donation. And I was thinking about how can Metta be in action? I know some of you know I love gardening, all my 23 public garden beds and the alley and the sidewalks, but how do you put Metta into action with your neighbors? I know in Montreal we do snow shoveling for neighbors sometimes, not so often, but sometimes it happens. Like, how do you help your neighbors? Or could you just maybe talk to your neighbors, find out their names if you don't know their names, get to know them? Maybe there's community events or groups that you are a part of or you could be a part of. I actually Googled like how, can you be helpful or more community neighborly? And they said pick up litter, which I thought was funny. And I know in our house, my partner does a lot of cat sitting for the neighbors, dog sitting. And then one thing that came up in the Google search was don't be noisy at night. But I don't think the people here who are joining are huge partiers. Anyways, if you have an idea of how to send Metta in action to your neighbors, feel free to put it in the chat or in the comments below. It's so nice to see you, Will and Amber, Dawn, and Harvey and Random. So good to see you. West Coast, East Coast, and Berlin, my favorite places. All right, take care, everyone, and let me know how it goes with your neighbors, because that is radical to be close to those close to those who are the closest to us. They are so important if in terms of climate change and the way the world is going. So yeah, keep your neighbors in your heart and your consciousness. Bye, everybody.